Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for a YouTube video. Check this out. Nintendo's next Switch game trial has been announced for online subscribers, and it is Uno. Now, I'm not going to, I guess, really say anything negative because it does come down to Nintendo and their choices and the deals that maybe they have with people. But something that I am saying is that this seems like it could be better. Like this is not a good choice. And what I mean by that is you want to get people to sign up for Nintendo Switch Online, right? And granted, this is for Europe, so it may not come to the US or whatever. But I'm saying you want people to sign up for Nintendo Switch Online, and the best you can offer them is a weekend trial for Uno. I gave this like $2 if I was to find it at like a Family Dollar or something that I can play physically. Or I can wait till it goes on sale for probably like 99 cents and buy it on the eShop. Like it's not an expensive game. Okay? And I'm not saying that a game has to be expensive. It doesn't have to be a $40, $50 game. But I am saying that there are older games that maybe Nintendo is not necessarily making money on that they could throw in there. And I want to hear what you guys have to think. Maybe there's a game you can think of. I'm not expecting, the high caliber games. I'm not expecting a Breath of the Wild. I'm not expecting a Mario Odyssey or anything like that. But 1-2 Switch. 1-2 Switch instantly comes to mind. That's a game that I'm sure Nintendo is not making buku amounts of money on anymore, if they ever did at all. That's the kind of game that you could throw in there and just be like, you know what, this is like a 45-minute, hour and a half long game. You can play with your family. Here is 1-2 Switch. And even if you want to throw in Uno, that's cool. Uno should just not be a game trial. It should just be included. It should just be a part of Nintendo Switch Online. And there should be folders for this stuff. I think that Nintendo Switch Online, I've already stated it before, should just be one app. And it has folders. NES, SNES, N64, Genesis, Family Game Night, third party, however you want to do it. So I can go in there and go, okay, cool, Family Game Night, what's in here? Oh, 1-2 Switch and Uno. This is cool. This is a couple of hours of fun right here. I'll grab 4 Joy-Cons and we'll play Uno. And then we'll do 1-2 Switch. Snipper Clips is another game that I'm thinking of. That's like, yeah, that was like a launch game. It's really cool and innovative with the puzzle solving. But you're probably not making any money on it anymore. It's probably not making a ton of money anymore. You could probably throw that in there. And this also goes for, third party games, like Monopoly as an example. That could be part of the Family Game Night folder. Whatever else you got in there. Maybe Clubhouse. I know there was a Clubhouse 50 or Clubhouse 51, something that was made a big deal. That could probably be thrown in there. Just small stuff like that. Small little games like that. I'm sure that with these games being on the eShop, and I can go and check and see how much they are, I'm sure they're not a whole lot. These things seem like the kind of thing that you could have just thrown into the NSO for free. I mean, first of all, one, you should probably change the name of Nintendo Switch Online unless you plan to keep Switch indefinitely. Because like Sony has PlayStation, Microsoft has Xbox. They're not changing the name anytime soon. So it's okay that they have the names that they have. But you have gone from like Nintendo Wi-Fi connection to Nintendo Network to Nintendo Switch Online. And really should just call it like Nintendo Network or something. Again, I like Nintendo Network. But I'm just saying that this shouldn't be a game trial. This should just be included, I think. Games like maybe ARMS. ARMS might still be one of those kind of things where maybe you're still making some money on. But I think that could be a good, enticing game where it's like, yeah, we're not making a whole lot on it compared to something like Smash Brothers or Mario Kart. But here's something you can play and you can get online with it. Just as an example, those earlier launch games that maybe they were cool at launch, but nowadays they're either not making a ton of money anymore, or just not that big of a deal anymore. Those should be thrown in there. Because I could almost guarantee you that if 1-2-Switch was a day one digital exclusive for the online subscription, it might have done a lot better. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I still think it's the kind of thing that probably should have just been included. But Uno should be included also as a game trial. What other games can you think of? But yeah, this is just the kind of thing where, again, it's been available for the DSiWare, it's been available for WiiWare, it's been available on Xbox One. I think I purchased it on the 360 at one point. Uno's been on everything. There's no point in it being a limited game trial that you can play for free. It should just be free. It's not expensive. I can probably go pick up, like I said, a physical copy of the cards for probably like $2. Why can't it just be included with Nintendo Switch Online, or included with, if it is not a part of them, it should be, but a part of Game Pass and all that stuff. It doesn't have to be a big name title, like I said. It doesn't have to be a Game Pass level of these games coming out, but there are probably older games that Nintendo could just simply let go, because you're probably not going to get anything else off of it anymore. And there's probably some that I'm not thinking of, and you could also probably kind of do something similar with these deals where you see these games go on sale for like 99 cents or whatever, like Earthworms and stuff, where they try to get people to buy the game. You could probably just be like, you know what, rather than do that, let's just include it with NSO. Let's just throw it in there as part of the package. I think that'd be something that you could do also. But what do you guys think about that idea? I just saw this article real quick, and here it is up on my computer. Nothing really big to look at, but yeah, I just thought this was kind of weak. I thought this was kind of weak sauce, that this was the best you can think of, like, out of all the games that you can give game trials for. Maybe it's because there's no big games. Maybe because there's no big games coming out this month that I can think of. Maybe that's the reason why. But really? It's a freebie for a limited amount of time, and it's playable on January 19th for European accounts only. And again, limited, when it should just be there. I mean, it's Uno. You don't know how to play Uno? You're really worried about losing a couple bucks? I don't know. That's just me. Like I said, I'm done ranting, guys. But I hope you have a great rest of your week. If I don't see you anytime soon, otherwise, I do have other videos planned that maybe I'll put up. I don't really know. They're just kind of floating around in my head, so we'll kind of see where they go. If you have any suggestions for future videos, feel free to shoot them my way. Send them as a comment or whatever. Maybe I'll talk about them. But right now, I'm just kind of scouring the internet and watching YouTube videos to get ideas. And I kind of saw this, and I'm like, really? This is the best that they can do? I'm not trying to criticize. I'm just saying it's something that seems like it would have made a better sense to make it as part of the subscription for free. But what other games do you think Nintendo should include as part of their NSO subscription for free? Just because of the fact is it would probably make a ton more sense. I'm interested in hearing possible ideas. All right, see you later, guys. Have a good one. Catch you next time.